back and we're headed in. Ian and I are splitting up about 150 yards in hopes that we can get one of us to have a chance at these birds. It's 5:25 and we've been sitting here for about 10 or 15 minutes. And we got one gobbling close by, and then I heard another one gobble about 200 yards away or so, still along the ridge. Good morning and welcome to Hunter Gatherer Channel. I'm pretty excited about the odds this morning, or the opportunity at least. Come on, buddy, double up. Thank you, Lord. Oh man, I hope you can get a shot. I think it's a Jake. It's a Jake, but what are you gonna do?
Did you see him fanned out down there?
Huh?
Did you see him all fanned out out there?
Yeah,
oh my god.
I just didn't know which one to go for.
So there were two hens right here. Right?
Yeah.
And I had the gun out and I'm waiting, I'm starting to shake a little bit. That big fanned one, he starts coming and he stops and he's just going screaming at him. And then that one started going your way and then boom! And I say, and they're like looking around, and then they went that way. But
yeah, here
right,
we go.
we gotta get some photo fantastic.
Yeah. It's like 6:30 and I shot my bird and now we're going to shoot Ian's bird. We're hoping. The birds went down towards the gully. We're circling around, try to get ahead of them. We might just be chasing them, but we'll see. Anyway, if this one doesn't work out, we're going to head back up and see if we can maybe intercept the ones that were in the other direction. Ian's carrying around his pet turkey.
That turkey will travel.
You need a name for that thing.
Yeah, we'll come up with something.
I always want to call him Henrietta, but it's kind of common. Anyway, we're headed a different direction, which is not the same as the boy band.
No.
What is that? Another direction? The same direction?
All gone in a different direction.
All right. I think it was just more for the exercise. Had to walk it off a little bit. Now we're headed back up the hill. Had some goblin whenever you say that, I think like a goblin, like ghouls and goblins. You're goblin over there.
Yeah. Well,
We had some gobbling
yeah.
out in the field that we can't hunt, and they were going away.
They were teasing us, I think.
They were. They said, "See that posted sign? It's all right." We said, "No." There was like a little devil turkey on one shoulder and an angel turkey on the other. And it was like, you know better. Anyways, we used to have permission to hunt over there. And I don't think we do now.
No.
So, and we didn't go to ask.
It's a little early for that.
Right, we're not that desperate yet. Anyway, so back up the hill, we heard some gobbling over towards where Ian shot his turkey last year. And we just feel like it's a better bet up there. So that's where we're headed. And it's like 6:55. We've got to leave around 9. So we got some time. So this is where the turkey was standing when I shot him. I just want to show you where my blind setup was. You look at that greenery down there. I was sitting down there. I'm gonna take you down. There was a big set of vines. It's kind of a big mess of branches, and I was sitting right in there. I'd cut a bunch of greenery and just kind of backed myself into that spot. So this is where he was here. It's about 45 yards or so, and they were working their way across, and I didn't think I was going to get a shot, so that's what I took. We walked in from over here and walked up this field edge, and Ian cut in the woods early, like down there. And I kept walking up the field. And last night, I put these sticks in here so I would know when to turn. And when we were setting up the blinds, I actually left and I scraped all these leaves out of the way. Because I knew the turkeys were going to be roosted right over here. I hoped they would. We heard a tom coming down through last night as we were leaving. I was hoping he was going to turn. So I cleaned this pathway out, so when I came in, I would be quiet. Instead of coming in like this, I came in nice and quiet. And this is the spot that I decided on. And I took all this greenery and I just poked it in the ground down through. And it was not very comfortable. I was just leaning against this big piece of a vine right here. And I was just kind of hiding behind this stuff. And I first saw them come out over here and work their way across. And right up through here is where I shot. And it kind of curves a little bit. So he was standing up on a little high spot over there, and that's the shot that I was able to take. There, I could see a couple fanned out here or there, and then it was going to get thick over here, and I was figuring I wasn't going to have another shot, so I took what I had. That's the setup from the outside. And if you're down turkey level, it's pretty covered up. Good. All right. So that's day 3.
Day 3, pretty good day.
Yeah. So we had snow opening day. It wasn't great. Some gobbles. Yesterday was a bit better, and we trying to think of what yesterday happened. We heard. What did we say yesterday?
Yesterday
all-
we
We sat here. We sat in that down tree.
yeah,
And
and
we
we
had-
had them coming and going
Yeah.
and coming and going.
That's right. So, and we figured off of that. So yesterday we went off the intel from the day before, and today we went off yesterday's intel. That's kind of what it's about, learning as you go. So we figured, why not come up here? We knew they were up here, and we knew we needed to get a little closer to the edge here. And as we came in, I came up the edge. So I made my little path. I cleaned out the leaves and everything so I could sneak in quiet. And as soon as I was getting ready to sit down, I just heard a pop, or like a like he was trying to gobble, but his throat was dry or something.
Just
and I'm like,
waking
oh
up. Yeah.
crap,
Yep.
he heard me or saw me. That's it. And we had only heard one tom gobbling on the way in here as we were leaving. So I thought just maybe there was just one bird. And then Ian, you were going through.
Yeah, I was set up actually straight back from the camera, way back.
Yeah.
But anyway, when I walked in, I was about probably 10 yards from my blind, and I took a step, and I thought I heard a gobble, and sure enough, it ended up being a gobble. And I thought for sure the cover was blown and the day was going to be shot because I figured they were watching me
Right.
walk in. But anyway, I snuck into my blind and got situated, and they started gobbling a little bit and a little bit more, and then sure enough, we heard them fly down.
Yeah.
I saw one fly
Yeah,
down
You saw the one pitch towards the
over
Doug
that
Road.
way. Yep.
And then when I was watching, I saw one pitch the other way, and then I saw one come down, and she just kind of, like
Yeah.
whatever. They do a fly down cackle, and I'm like, oh man, she's down, and made a little bit of noise, and one of the toms gobbled. I think by then we were starting to hear 2 or 3 of them gobble. At first, it started like just one bird by himself.
Yep.
And then, so there were a bunch of them, and there's a little shelf. It drops down, then it shelves a little bit, and then it drops down again. I think they pitched onto that shelf, and we're working a little bit, trying to figure out which way they were going to go. And about that time, I just let it a little bit of a yelp, just soft, and they gobbled. And I'm like, okay, they heard me. And then I just started raking the leaves like crazy. I had a pile on both sides, ready to go. And after a little while, I think Ian probably saw him first.
Yeah, so I had made a one real kind of soft, quiet call after you had called over here because I wasn't sure if they were going to go back towards me or if they're going to do an end around or straight down the hill. Just
Right.
I thought, well, maybe I can get them this way as well. So after that, I just kind of stopped making any kind of attempt at calling because you had made a few calls. And I thought I saw some movement over here, and it turned out that they came up onto the level part from that little shelf over there, and I saw them over there. You can't see where over there is, but I saw them over there, and then I think probably just a couple minutes after that, you would have been able to see them over there. But I saw at least 3 toms. 2 of them were fanned out. It was totally fantastic. The one tom, I could see his head just turning white, and he just stood over here and was. It was awesome. Way far out of range for me, but it was awesome. So
Right.
I guess the gamble paid off today.
Yeah. So we did this. We split up, just thinking. Yesterday I saw him drop down, and I was thinking about. When we were talking about setting up, I was thinking about setting up there and having Ian set up down here. And then he said he wanted to bring the blind and he was going to set up in here with the decoys. And so I was like, okay, I'll just take the outside. But I was thinking setting you down here because I figured that's the way we were going to go. And it's funny because I think everybody
probably would rather the other person get the turkey. So I'm kind of feeling guilty that I'm the one that shot and Ian didn't get a shot. And I think he probably would have felt the same way if he shot and I didn't get a shot.
I don't know about that, but no, definitely.
Right. So, anyways, I think it's just one of the things that people like to. And I was really hoping they kind of got past me. Were starting to get past me a little bit, and I was hoping that when I shot, they were gonna take off towards Ian. But they kind of hung out for a second, and then they worked their way down over the bank instead of going up to him. It's a crow. I thought it was a hen. Anyway,
I heard that.
So I was hoping they were going to work towards him and towards the field and get out of here, but it's easier to escape down a hill, and I think that gives them better view as they're going down. So that's probably why they went that way. But I had seen probably, Ian says he figures at least 3. I think I saw like 5 or 6 when I was really, but they were going behind trees and zigzagging, so maybe I counted more than I saw.
Definitely
So,
3 that I saw,
but I could see when they went behind a tree, I could see the beard hanging on the one, and then this one was looking straight at me and fanned out, and I couldn't see that he had the taller feathers in the middle here. That would have been a telltale sign that it was a Jake, and I didn't see that. And his head was kind of white, and he was all fanned out. So I just figured that was the shot I had, and to take it. It was a little bit of a poke, close to 50. But I sighted the gun in at 50, and I think it'll go a little bit farther than that, but I don't really want to have to do that. But the way it was, if I didn't take that shot, I probably wasn't going to have any more, and I think they were going to keep going straight, and I don't think either one of us were going to get a shot. So I took the one I had.
There were 2 hens out of that group that came right back within, I mean, they were probably 8-10 yards away from me, and I thought maybe after all the shooting, not all the shooting, there was only one shot, but anyway, after all the excitement, I thought possibly those toms would turn and follow those hens, but they didn't. The hens went off that way and everybody else went that way, but it was I heard the shot, I saw the bird, and then it disappeared behind a down tree or something, and I heard it flapping, and then I saw it flapping here, and then it flapped here, and it flapped here. And I thought, well, maybe it'll fly down the hill, and maybe I'll run up on it and shoot it,
put it down.
Yeah, the final shot. But no, it was awesome all the way around.
It was
really fantastic.
So yeah, we're getting better at the turkey hunting thing. I think we're not pros, but
not yet.
But we're getting there. We're gonna be pro. Maybe we'll both tag out this year. We got one bird so far. We shouldn't get ahead of ourselves, but
right. There's a lot of time left, so we'll see what happens.
Right. So anyway, I don't know if I got it on film. I tried. I think the video from the Tacticam is going to help out. I did have all the cameras on and rolling, so we'll see. But hopefully we got pretty good footage. We'll see about that. We both got to leave. I got some driving to do, and that's going to be it. That's day 3, and Ian.
It was awesome. Good day.
Yeah.
Every day's been progressively better.
Yeah. So
first day was. Oh man. We'd like to forget about that.
So Ian might be coming up here in the morning, and maybe we'll get some word if he gets anything or not. I'd make him take the camera or something and put the pressure on. Anyway.
A lot of pressure.
So, but hopefully you enjoy the video. We had a good time. It was really enjoyable. Would I rather have shot in a long beard than a Jake? Probably, but it was exciting nonetheless. That was the one that presented itself, and there's more meat on a Jake than there is on a tag, so we're gonna go with it. And it's just we're learning how to hone our skills and in the turkey woods, and this is just it was a success today. Definitely it was a success, and and God bless us with a bird, and we're thankful. So that's going to be it for today with on the Hunter Gatherer channel, and you know, next time maybe it'll be Ian pulling the trigger, and we'll be sitting by a tree talking about how the hunt went down.
I did have the safety off today. That's pretty big for me.
Nice. Yes. So anyway, all right, hey, we want to thank you for coming along. Thanks for coming on the adventure, checking out the turkey woods with us. Hope you enjoyed it, and we just want to let you know that we love you, God loves you, and we'll see you on the next one. And be safe and happy hunting. See you guys later.
See ya.